if we could start this broad question, and if we can try and keep to a minute or 2 minutes each, and just think about the future with you, how you see it with AI and EdTech, just so we can have that, that is if we were thinking blue sky, where do we actually think it should go, just to kind of draw the session in this stage to a close before we go to questions.
Yes, absolutely. So different things, and some might be obvious, others maybe less. But I think that, of course, it's about democratization, access to quality training, and it can be also including access to human tutors and democratize that, because for now only the happy few can afford having human tutor for their kids. And I think we could have some clever system. Maybe that's you'll have a look at Ubi Master, which is our first investment for this second fund, and that's exactly what they managed to really do smartly, is get those families from lower income to have unlimited access to tutors for their kids. So democratized access to quality training is one. The second one is personalization, of course. I mean, that's the obvious one. Not only personalized learning, but also the pathways to employment, which is exactly what we're trying to solve with the sort of 10 million NEETs, so not in employment, education, or training, these young people. How can we get them to an employment? And I think AI could also be a smart way to figure out what they know, what they don't know, but what their potential is and where they belong. So I think you could have really a more holistic assessment of each individual to find their way to employment. And then the third one, I did say a word about it already, which is the skills mapping and matching the talent. So I would like to see a world where we go towards skills-based hiring. What it means that, and we can already see it's happening, right? I mean, with the decline of enrollment at universities, because they don't see the return on investment of attending university and going for a bachelor or master's degree, because they're not ready for work. So I think if we could have a world where you stack different credentials and you could have this holistic learner profile, not only mapping your hard skills, but also your soft skills and what you know or don't know at a moment in time, and have a dynamic profile that is way more relevant than a static LinkedIn page. And that could then match into what the employers would have at their end, to see which ones, and that could also be used for internal mobility at the employer's end, of course. But I know it's a bit of the holy grail, this whole skills mapping exercise, and I'm
Good to have a
keeping
North Star.
my eyes open. And that's it. I will just put a link just for something we said earlier. It's Nick who mentioned the friction. I mean, I don't know, I don't think you used that word, but that's how I heard it, which is true learning can maybe only happen if we have that friction of getting our brain to think. And I read this morning an article I'm going to post now, because it's also referring to the MIT study. And that's one of my bit topics about brain atrophy with the overuse of AI tools. Anyhow, I'll post that link because I thought it was a very, very good. Yeah.